Hey everybody, hope you're all doing well. Happy Thursday. Let's get this music pulled down and switch down over to my face. How'd all? The plan for today is to not dilly-dally, get started on Blaster Master, hopefully finish this game up. We should be really close. I imagine we're very close. And once we get done with this, we will be starting up our next chat-picked game, which is Future Cop. LAPD. But before we can do that, we do have to finally take out Blaster Master. One final blast for the road. When we last left off, we made it to Plant 2 and did 7 refights. Couldn't figure out a way to get to the 8th boss. But my guess is once we figure that out, it should just be the boss in here and then the final dungeon. So we're close. We're really close. Then again, who knows how long that final boss is going to take. If it's anything like the Lava 2 boss, we might be here for the rest of our lives. So this is the room we couldn't figure out. I know killing this last guy drops a spark power up, but we can't look upward to see if there's another spark up there. Maybe if I let my spark get to full and then really quickly up. Nope, that despawns. Okay. Maybe quickly grabbing the spark. Maybe it's like a temporary boost. So what if we play a little Rushdown? It's totally a temporary boost. Okay. Yeah, we've just got to be really quick about it. Ah, beans. Hey, I hope you're all having a wonderful day. Ah, okay. I feel like usually the answer when I'm struggling with something is just take a step away, let my brain refresh, and then come back. The problem is always puzzle blinders. Like every time. And hell, that one wasn't even a puzzle, that was just I didn't fully understand the mechanic. Alright. Let's start walking.
Years ago, our fleet followed the plutonium boss here.
Oh, is that the is that the original Blaster Master tank?
And I lost all hope, abandoned here all alone. And that is when I met him. When I met Jason. He encouraged me.
I had
to
abandoned
fight
hope, but
and
then
fought alongside.
Jason arrived.
And together, we were able to
That is
destroy
not
the
a,
Plutonium boss.
That's not a hero's name.
I decided to stay with Jason. I forgot about the others. But one of them, Kaiser, he was alive.
The great hero arrived to defeat Kaiser,
Now he is
get me,
commander of the
Eve,
Blood
as his
Moon.
beloved wife. His name?
And what is even more
Tim.
frightening, he has somehow incorporated the power of the Plutonium boss. He obtained that power and appeared before me once again. There was a hint of such a future when he first got hold of one of the Sophias. Sophia's power changed him. It changed Kaiser into something evil.
You ever just gain access to a tank and then turn evil because of it?
Once a pilot for Sophia. Does Sophia's power corrupt the hearts of the people who encounter it?
Roddy, you are my son. You are of the same blood as Kaiser. And
Day
yet,
doesn't go by where he's not blasted. I think this is the last blast.
Grievous crime. But you are
Tommy, we might be blasting for our last time ever.
Instead of matching strength with strength, I want you to win through a different strength, the strength of your convictions. I am confident you can do it, just like he did.
Truly the end of days, I know, it's devastating.
I'll never be able to live up to my father like this.
How you doing today, bud? It's good to see you.
Go, Roddy. To save your sister.
How's the spooktacular treating you?
His mad destruction.
Pretty good. You finally beat Fatal Frame last night, my man. So do I get to just steal the skeleton of the Sophia? No? Shame. That's right, Rhodey. Blow up the ancient artifact. I think more museums need to implement this anti-flamethrower technology. Museums and libraries both need to figure out a way to block anybody's flamethrower from taking them out. Because honestly, what's stopping me from walking into my local public library and just getting them with a flamethrower? Laws? Morals? I don't know about any of that. Well. We already lost the flamethrower, might as well just jump headfirst into the poison lake. Alright. I think this dungeon's mechanics are similar to one of the first dungeons we were in where it was buttons. We sure do have various different colored buttons. Okay. Are you a green door? Holy moly. What if they just made a room where the entire thing was just suicide bots? What if it's just 40 suicide bots all stand up? Okay, I can't go over there. Let's see what down does. You're finally playing Silent Hill 1 today? My man. That's a phenomenal game. I hope you have fun with it. I haven't played any of the other Silent Hill games, so I don't know how puzzly they are. But Silent Hill 1 has a couple of really cool puzzles. Show me the gup. Yeah, you played 2 last year and it was pretty decent. I hear a lot of people say great things about 2. Subsequently, I also hear a lot of people dogging on 1. But I don't know if it's necessarily dog-worthy. I think it's a very fun game. I think it's a fun game with interesting areas, fun puzzles. Oh no. Oh no. Hello, yes, please let me out. Oh. Who would have thought? I haven't been able to break scenery at any point in this entire game as Rhodey, but I can now. The final dungeon is definitely the point when you want to start adding new mechanics. Alright, I think this is a I choose not to interact kind of room. You do find some gamers have serious attachment to certain games and will just put others down for no reason. Yeah. Just like I have no reason to put down Final Fantasy VII. There's nothing about that game is bad. It's a flawless game, actually. It's all because of my love for Dragoon, and that's it. It's the be a better person room. I like to think of it more as the Brave Sir Robin room. I don't quite want to take the elevator. Let's go see what these green rooms have in them. Also, hey Captain, what's going on, bud? Hope Thursday is treating you well. Okay. You know what? Let's blast through with sonic speed. May have been a mistake. That cost us so many resources. But now at least we know there's a green gate over there, so if we find a green computer, we can break that to get through. Just more elevators. Really don't like going between floors. But this right here, this looks promising. Maybe it looks less promising than I thought. Okay. There's a purple laser there. So yeah, this floor is nothing. Okay. Let's skedaddle on out of here. Man, just think, this is the last time we're gonna see absolutely cheeked up Rhodey. No longer will we be seeing our big bubble butt boy. This is the one that I needed, yeah, the red switch for. Boop. Okay. That must have brought us down 2 floors. Because this is a new area. Heyo. Alright, what color are these sparks? Purple. Okay. Hello, kind of boxes. May you offer me but a morsel of gup? That's also what I say when I'm playing Binding of Isaac. I just walk my happy little ass into a devil deal and go, "Please, sir, may I have a gup?" You know, it works like 3% of the time. Oop. Okay. We found the blue shock field. Don't know what hit me there. What? There were no bullets on screen. Excuse you? Do those enemies have thorns or something? Was it the act of killing them that was draining me? I understand one of those 3 hits that I took. The other 2 didn't quite make sense to me. Well, folks, you know everything that we just did? Let's do it again. Maybe Blaster Master won't die today. I'm also still standing by that the solution to that room is very dumb. Anytime I don't understand how a puzzle works in this game, it's just because I don't fully understand the mechanics, despite reading the manual. You simply can't underestimate my ability to ignore basic mechanics. Yeah, I think this is the right way. Or is it? It really is a shame that a lot of these enemies' attacks are just unavoidable. Like, it's a wild choice to make an enemy with a projectile that homes on you and moves faster than you. Oh, hey, look, there's a save point here the whole time. Okay. Alright, once we break the purple electricity, we can then come down here and grab this one. Or wait, maybe we can't, because this is going to be a red door, isn't it? Yeah, okay. That's a little more annoying than I thought it was going to be. Changes things just a little bit. We have found it. We have once again found the Kiss Your Power-Ups Goodbye room. Yeah, I mean, I guess we could reverse our way through that room and not have many problems. You. Oh boy, a room full of pink tank spawners. It's like Christmas morning. Gee, Rhodey, why does your final dungeon let you have 3 pink tank spawners? God, I had some absolute shock happen the other day. I was watching Hell's Kitchen with Alex, and during one of the commercial breaks, what came up other than one of the classic Tootsie Pop ads? I mean, like the classic as well. Going from turtle to owl. Whew, it was wild. Unlocking some memories in me. Yeah, okay. If I recall correctly, this is the right path. We're gonna go up, down, right, down, right. Put us to an elevator room. So I've been talking a bit this week about the prospect of making my own Mystery Science Theater tapes. I think I want to take the recordings of the episodes and splice in commercials of the time. Because you know what I think would be really fun? To break up an episode of Manos, The Hands of Fate with Comedy Central bumpers from 1996. Time in the movie or when the episode came out? When the episode came out. I want it to feel exactly like it is a fresh recording off of Comedy Central when the episode aired. We get to the Mike episodes and I start pulling Sci-Fi Channel bumpers instead. Just don't splice commercials from the Man Show. Don't think we gotta worry about that one. I also don't think we have to worry about me finding any ads for Girls Gone Wild. Girls Gone Wild exists in such a wild time for me. It's like, looking back on it, that shit was horrible. Absolute, unbelievable, deplorable behavior from the people filming. But me as a 10-year-old watching Comedy Central late at night, muting the TV so that my mom didn't hear what was on, going, yeah, yeah, yeah. It exists in the same space that Hooters does. When I was a dumb little kid, I'm just hands up in the air. Woo! Titties! But now as an adult, I'm sitting here like, oh, that's a shame. That's really unfortunate. I'm sorry. It's kind of wild that we exist in a pre and post internet world. Sure do be. Sure do be. Granted, my pre-internet existence was very, very narrow. So this door should be locked right now. It's unlocked. That door shouldn't be unlocked. You didn't have internet until like high school because your dad threw the original computer out the window. As a kid, we had a family computer, just not internet. So like, I grew up playing Root Beer Tap, Space Cadet Pinball, Commander Keen, all of those fun games, but not having access to the internet. My mom only got internet in her house in 2020 because I moved back when I was in college and the pandemic hit and we got free internet. Prior to that, my grandparents used to live next door to her, so we would just use their internet. So you could only get Wi-Fi if you were hugging the north wall of the house, and that's it. Beyond funny. It's a classic. It's a classic for sure. Oof. Oh no. Silence the alarm, please. I would like to leave. Oh god, they're suicide bots. But yeah, as like a young kid, the only time that I would be able to properly access the internet would be if I went to the public library. So I would always go to the public library to look up cheat codes for Grand Theft Auto Vice City. I would take their little pencils that were like this big and their sheets of recycled paper and write down as many codes as I could, and then go home and test them. And boy, oh boy, was it always devastating to find a page that had incorrect cheats. Because, like, we're only going to the library once a week at most. So if I used my week of looking up cheats to get incorrect cheats, devastated. But boy, oh boy, will I always remember R1, R2, L1, R2, up, right, down, left, up, right, down, left. Give me that weapon set cheat one. I could input that code in my sleep. Or looking up individual character fatalities in Mortal Kombat Deception. That was another one. Yeah, I want to say we got our first computer that had Wi-Fi capability when my brother got into middle school. And at that point, he was a very possessive child, so it was his computer, not anyone else's. Except our mom. Our mom could access MySpace if she wanted. Then my brother went to high school, I got his hand-me-down, and the rest is history. And nowadays, my sister consults me on what kind of computer she should buy. Oh, how the times change. Doobie-doobie. Speaking of time changes, everyone excited to set their clocks back for no reason in a few weeks. I was actually noticing this morning. Today was the first day where I woke up at my usual time, went out to make breakfast, and the house was too dark to see, like, just on its own. I had to turn lights on in the morning. So yeah, I'm oh so ready to change my clock for some strange reason. I can't wait to have more morning light. I will say, it was like 50 or so degrees this morning, and it sure did make me feel that winter is coming, and it is going to come hard this year, just like all my first dates. So I'm going to have to do some major shoveling. I am not looking forward to it. That's a lot of little guys. Where was green? I think that was blue. Golly, I can't remember where green was. So, is there an actual definitive reason for daylight savings time? I've heard a lot of very apocryphal things with, like, candy corporations and farmers and weird stuff like that. That I don't know how much of that is particularly believable. Nope, that's blue. Okay. Yeah, I was right. So where's green? Okay, so left and down takes us to that central room. We loop down and around. I don't think that's anything. Where does this put me? I know each elevator is taking me down a different number of floors, but it really does feel like... Oh, whoa. Ooh, woo, woo. What does this button do? I think I know where green is. I think green might be in that laser room. So we go down this one and up immediately. It should put us where we want to be. I'm guessing that one has the blue gate in it. Yeah, up and around should do it. Can I... Yeah, we won't head left quite yet. On our return trip, we'll go left, and then I can grab that save point again. So last weekend when I was at that Harvest Festival, there was a ska band that was playing live. And now I've just had Superman by Goldfinger stuck in my head ever since. And like, the first time that Superman by Goldfinger plays in your head, it's good, it's a great time. When you're going on day 5 of it playing in your head, it wears on you just a little bit. Really, nothing. Okay. Oh, I suppose there's one health up. Do we really care about the health up? I'm gonna go with no. We're gonna hit a save point anyway. Excuse me. You know, I'm just gonna say, thank goodness for my makeshift stream deck. Shout out to this tiny keyboard I got when my brother bought me a Raspberry Pi. Never ended up setting that thing up. But boy, oh boy, have I been using the keyboard non-stop ever since. Alright guys, are you ready for hot take of the day? A truly, truly hot take of mine. I think that trackball mice are better than regular mice. I mean the ones that you're setting your hand on. It's usually at a nice ergonomic slant, and then you're only moving your thumb in order to move your cursor. Man, do I love those mice, but due to unfortunate circumstances, the only ones that are exceptionally comfortable and wireless are these real cheap Logitech ones. You can get them for like $15, and they break so quickly because of the springs that they have under one of their mouse buttons. It gets jammed all the time and you're getting double clicks. Suffice to say, I do own 4 of those Logitech mice, and every single one of them is broken. I'm not hard on my hardware either. I've had the same mouse that I'm using right now for like the past 4 years, and it's not even close to showing signs of slowing down. Your keyboard is 30 years old. You love the old Dell keyboards. They never break. I invested in a pretty expensive keyboard a long, long time ago, and it's been serving me well. I have custom switches put in so that I have a faster response time because, hey, I used to play competitive Tetris. But yeah, you gotta love old technologies, unbreakability. Like hell, my Sony Trinitron is filled to the rim with power. That thing's not going anywhere. You could drop it out a window and it wouldn't even consider breaking. I've been actively trying to destroy my TV for the past 20 years, but it just won't break. Say point. Is it boss time? I wonder how sturdy the ps1 mice are. I've been looking into getting one so that when we inevitably play more point-and-click adventure games or RTS games on stream, I can use a mouse with it. Or like, you know, inevitably do a second playthrough of Diablo. Be careful, Rhodey. There's something huge just ahead. Oh my goodness, there's a boss right here. Why didn't anyone warn me? Oh no, it's bats. What a funky hitbox. Ow. He flew up before I could go Sonic mode. Wow, a lot of these attacks are very dumb. Alright, this is gonna be a slow fight. Mostly because it doesn't seem like I can control if I damage him or if I get damaged. When the game decides it's ready for me to hit the boss, that's when I'll take my chance. And you know, right now it's decided no. Oh boy. We go in phase 2? As is per the usual, the game's frame rate is more of a suggestion than anything. Rats. Oh. Let's give this bad boy another attempt. I think we know what we're doing now, so we can probably preserve our gunpowder up a little bit longer. But before we give this another attempt, we are rounding out hour 1 of the stream, so we have an ad break coming up here in just a moment. I'm going to put you guys over on the BRB screen and play you some music while these ads play. We'll be back in just a second, folks, with no more pre-rolls. Alright, I'll see you guys on the other side. Alrighty, folks, we are back. Thanks everyone for sticking around through that break. I do appreciate it. Let's go shoot a lad. Honestly, should I maybe go and grab an extra gup? Never mind. The camera got turned in a way where up was down. Okay. I guess that's no. The game's giving me a sign. It's saying no, you do not want to grab a gup. Actually. You know, I think as long as we slow play this, it should be fine. Unless that happens. Owie. Fire bad. We're ahead in the damage race. And he's looping. I think that was a pretty good use of Sonic. Nice. That was phenomenal damage. Oop. That was not so phenomenal damage. You're getting cooked, buddy. Absolutely cooked. Moment too late. More lasers? Yep, more lasers. This is the downside to a lot of Roadie's bosses. The fact that they don't have a bunch of individualized health bars for each of their parts means that I can't focus down one part to get rid of a specific move. Like, if I could get rid of the head to stop these laser beams from happening, I would do that right at the beginning to speed this fight up. Did I just miss every single one of my Sonic hits? That is quite unfortunate. That's right, we got him with a bomb. Second try. Alright, I think it's on to the final dungeon. Go take out this Kaiser. Ciao. The end is in sight. It's so close I can almost taste it. Brown. The time has come at last. Good luck, Brody. You'll be alright. I have faith in you. Thanks, Mom. The How Long to Beat did say this game was going to take about 11 and a half hours, and I've got about 11 and a half in-game time. I'm guessing the person who finished this and put it on How Long to Beat put their in-game time instead of their actual play time. Which is fair. It's tough to keep track of how long you've been playing a game that isn't just off of in-game time. God, fingers crossed it's not another flying boss. Good golly, do I dislike me a flying boss. You must now defeat me in Dance Dance Revolution. Ah, yes, the Flesh Pillar. Truly the final boss. Elfie! So I'm confused location-wise where Elfie was when she got attacked.
You have come, Eve.
Kaiser, why? Did you...
Why? Don't you know, Eve? Our planet died because it lacked strength.
Kaiser!
Sophia is strength. There is no difference. I will protect order with a more powerful strength. What is wrong with that, Eve?
You know, he's saying some things that make sense.
How can you say such a thing? Kaiser!
He who holds the tank holds the power.
The second plutonium boss?
Call me a god instead.
Oh, Jason.
And those who cross me shall suffer the punishment of a god.
Silence!
Silence.
You! I will destroy you!
You silly little fool. You think you can defeat me with Sophia?
Yeah, probably. What, a Meat Pillars is a JRPG? It did turn out to have JRPG elements in the end. We're leveling up. We're progressing through stages. We're fighting a meat spire. Oh, wow. Man, is homing actually useless against him? That sucks. Well, it's a good thing we we picked up all of these shock upgrades. though I'm not dealing damage now that I've broken his bottom half. Can I drive up him? Nope. Not only does that not work, but that deals a lot of contact damage. Are there other... No other lads in the arena. Oh, I probably need to fly and then shoot higher. Yep, that's totally it. Okay. Makes sense. Okay. I get what we're doing now. Okay, I wonder if while floating I can target him with homing. If that's the case, we might be looking at another big W for homing. Are you ready? Yep. Yeah, you know, an individual who is claiming themselves to be God but is actually just a flesh spire, that's just a JRPG villain. You've described to me 80% of the Final Fantasy final bosses. Contact damage, I think, is the big killer here. Yeah, we lost the majority of our HP when we were going for that weird field phase. Field, in fact, not where the sauce is at. But Shock? Shock kicked some absolute butt there. Do 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 do. Ba ba da bum ba ba da bum. I don't know where I still need to hit. Shoulders, maybe? Hands? Is he just dying right now because I shot his head enough? He seems to be coughing a lot of blood. This might be GG. I think that's GG. Love how we started out as just a little tank man driving around the forest, and now we're fighting a literal god demon the size of the planet in another dimension. He's also our father who got corrupted by the power of a separate tank. What can I say? JRPGs go off the rails. You start out fighting wolves and bandits at in the opening forest, and then you're out fighting X-Death in the middle of the Neo space dimension.
End it! End this battle!
But my sister!
Believe me, Roddy.
You know, it could be Final Fantasy IV. You go to the literal moon in that game.
All of your experiences and all of the love you have felt. Put it all into that single acceleration blast.
Kaiser! I just don't think Roddy's voice actor knows how to say Kaiser in not a strange way. Like, Kaiser! No. Kaiser! I'm always worried when a black screen persists for just a little bit too long. I'm like, oh god, the game crashed again. We haven't had a crash since Breath of Fire, but every single time just sitting here like, oh no. Oh, it's crashing again. So Roddy died.
Mother.
You will be fine now, both of you. You don't need my help anymore. Right, Elfie?
Oh, there she is.
Yes? Thank you, Mother.
Everything will be all right now. Now I can go to him at last.
Show us some credits. Let's go, baby. And that has been Blaster Master blasting again on the PlayStation 1. Let's pull up the list and render our final thoughts. The list. Blaster Master blasting again, suggested by our very own VIP captain. Gameplay for this game. The gameplay is astounding. Having a 3D Metroidvania where you play as a parkour tank, mwah, beautiful. This could be a solid 10 out of 10 if it wasn't for all of the lag. The lag and that one boss in Lava 2 are bringing the experience down quite a bit. Down to probably about an 8. I'm happy with putting an 8. Graphics, the game looks great. The game looks like a late era PS1 game. Outside of the 3D animated cutscenes. The areas look good, the enemies look good, your tank looks good, everything looks good. In the 3D animated cutscenes, it's all nightmarish. It's really gross looking. I think graphics-wise, I'm willing to give this one a 7. It's well above average. Music. The music in this game is where it gets its highest rating of a 10, and I don't feel I need to describe this. Listen to this credit theme that's playing. And this is one of the weaker songs. Okay, it's not one of the weaker songs. The song goes way too hard. Story? Dog shit story. Excuse me. Absolute dog water story. Makes no sense the entire time. You dive into a hole because there's a weird signal, and then you move on, and apparently you find your mom, and she's trying to destroy Satan, who might also be your dad, and that it's off the rails. It doesn't make any sense, and that's fine. The story isn't where this game is really excelling. I think a 3 out of 10's a fine rating for the story. Wow factor, I was floored in this game. Absolutely jaw-dropped. Taking the Blaster Master style of games and migrating into a 3D space has so much room for failure, but they succeeded on so many fronts. Except for the Lava 2 boss. The Lava 2 boss was bad. I think a 7 out of 10 on wow factor. Difficulty, the game wasn't really that hard. We were playing on normal mode. There's still an easy mode. Ooh, hold up. Movie time? Damn, they really did just bury their mom, didn't they? End. Not even the end, just end. Difficulty-wise, the game wasn't hard. There was one difficult boss, and it was difficult just because it was annoying. I think when everything is said and done, Blaster Master blasting again gets an 8 out of 10 from me. I'm happy with giving this game an 8 out of 10. It was exceptionally fun. It's a shame that not more people know about it. But that's the way that this PS1 That's the way the PS1 era goes. There's too many games. Can I hit start? Okay, it's not one of the... We're not looking at a Suikoden situation. Ah, good old Suikoden. Oh, hold up here. Do we get a new game plus of sorts where we get to play as a bigger batter tank? Ooh, excuse me. Come on, put a little star on my data. Oh, we didn't get a little star. Back to the title screen? Yep, back to the title screen. Alright, that's going to do it on Blaster Master Blasting again. We're finished with that, which was game number 105. Our 105th PS1 game finish on stream. I'm going to put you guys over on the BRB screen and play you some music while we get set up for our next chat pick PS1 game, which is Future Cop LAPD. Enjoy the tunes, y'all. We'll be back in a moment with some of that. See you guys on the other side.